Alright, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the final round of the season here at Spa. I am your host, Man of Tin, and alongside me tonight we have Bailey. How you doing, mate?
I'm pretty good, yeah. Exciting race, final race of the season. Of course, championship already sealed, but still a lot up for grabs. I believe the constructors' title can still be won tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is. We can have a quick look at that for those who'd like to see. We have, obviously, Josh has won it. One Green Yoshi, Bass Baby equal second. Followed closely behind Formal Casting on 144. Bevo fifth. And Freed Slim Shady 135. Now, we did hear this week that the top six, whether they go up or down, will actually get to pick their partner. So there's a lot to race for. And in terms of team standings, Haas is on 272 and Alfa Romeo is 261, Ferrari 250. So very, very crucial. So we have Belladite out first on his So, do you have any secrets to this track, Bailey, or you're not willing to give them away just yet as you're racing tomorrow?
I've got none. Just race the track out. It's supposed to be raced. I've got no secrets for this. It's just, yeah, nothing really to do. It's a very tricky track, actually. I won't be surprised if we see some mistakes today by a couple of the drivers.
Do you reckon we're going to have 14th finish like the actual F1 race in Silverstone, or?
Very big possibility. Let's just hope we don't see any cars flipped over. Eh? That'll be a good result.
Yeah, that was a pretty big incident, wasn't it? As we have another yellow flag coming up here with the Alfa Romeo spinning just behind Belladite. But yeah, big incident there. People were hating the Halo a few years ago. They'd be damn happy that it's on there now because it's probably saved at least over 6 people's lives now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, saved 2 people's lives in one weekend.
That is correct.
Because if you saw the F2 crash, someone landed on top of another car, so yeah, not the best result from there as well.
Yeah, well, luckily everyone's alright. So, Belladite coming around here.
Yentes was on a hot lap, but he spun. He's strolling around Sector 2 with no front wing. Just entered Sector 3 now, no front wing on him, so yeah, he'll be setting his first lap.
That's Formal Casting, followed by Windows.
I believe Bass Baby about to set his first lap time. And it goes fastest. There we go. A lot of competition in this division, actually. Hunter Griffin. Oh no, the other Red Bull. Bevo sets his lap time and goes for the fastest.
Do we have our actual leader here? Joe's coming in.
I'd be surprised if we see another race win from him today. Looking very strong all season.
Yep.
And there it shows.
Puts it on pole. So Hunter comes through. Oh, puts himself second. Very nice.
Very good lap.
We'll catch.
Sorry, got One Green Yoshi now. About to finish his lap. Where's that going to put him?
Oh.
Fastest. 144 flat. Not quite broken into the 1.3s yet, but we're getting close.
A good performance here from the Ferraris. They could seal this. So what have we got? Belladite and Joe, One Green Yoshi and Windows, and What was the other? Was it Red
It was
Bull?
Alfa Romeo.
Oh, Alfa Romeo, sorry, with Bass Baby and Yentes. So
Yentes not settled up yet. He spun, I believe, on his first fly, strolling around sector 3 without a front wing. I saw him there, so he's back in the pits. He'll be looking to put in a better lap. As Bulldogs on the medium sets a lap time. I'm not sure about that.
looks like the Mercedes have gone full. Oh, as we've just caught has a hook, almost losing it there. But it looks like they've gone out full confident, going, nah, we can set times on mediums, boys. Was it full 2020 Mercedes dominance? We'll go out on mediums and still set fast times on you.
Yeah, well, not quite showing that today. This Bulldogs go slowest of the pack so far. We'll see what Hazard can do.
I don't
does have the Aston Martin of Freedsome Shady right behind him. Not sure if he's in a flyer. I believe not.
I don't think it's going to be too flashy. He's ended up in the gravel twice here, as he's now holding up one green.
That's Freedsome Pass, who has just done a purple sector too.
I think he might have been held up just a little bit there, so.
Yeah, he's pretty unfortunate. I'm not sure what happened to Nameless there. He's on a lap, dove into the pits as well. Might have gotten a bit loose out of the last corner. Jake coming around to finish his lap. Nope, dives into the pits as well. Does Ayrton dash? Can he do anything well? Fourth, not too bad.
We'll just join HK Racing here. Looks like the only McLaren in tonight's race.
Yeah, he's just done a purple sector too, so he's looking fast. As long as he can keep it tidy through here, he'll be good.
See the drivers coming out for their round twos here, so.
No, HK couldn't do it in sector 3, he goes 9th fastest. Windows starts his second lap as I think we've had a Mercedes spin out of turn 1.
Oh, a bit out of shape there.
As well.
And he's pulled out of it.
Yeah, Bale's on his lap as well.
Might see a quick retirement here, I reckon.
There's your boy Cappy's about to start his first lap.
So Joe's your obvious favourite for tonight. I'm guessing they're Bales.
Oh yeah, I mean he's dominated all season. There's not much this guy does wrong when it comes to racing in this division. So yeah, an obvious candidate for a bump up next season.
Couldn't agree more. You reckon he's going to go to novice, or do you reckon he might push up a little bit higher than that and try and push some of these elite blokes?
Oh, I don't think he'll get elite level high. I think he might be he'll push it a bit for novice. I reckon he'll push some of the top guys to their limits there in novice. But yeah, you never know. He could show a lot of pace. It's all different. Of course, we're coming up to new leagues on a new game, so everything can change.
That's it. How have you been playing a little bit of F1 2022 as we have Yentes retiring?
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. I've been trying to run no assist, which is a lot harder. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new league on new game as we see your boy Cappy about to finish his lap. See what he can do. He has the Mercedes of Hazahawk right in front of him. As Hazahawk going very slowly, lets your boy Cappy through. What can Cappy do? Not too much. He might have been blocked a little bit there at the bus stop. Not too sure. I believe Josh or Joe on another hot lap here. Looks like he might improve on it as well. Going very fast.
Interesting, yeah. I think we've also got, it's like formal racing, huh? He's on his out lap.
Yeah, well, Joe's just gone 6/10 up, so he's looking to be the first driver to break into the 143s here.
See whether he can muster up coming around this last corner.
Yeah, he's kept it tidy. This is looking to be a good lap. Yeah, 143s with a breeze. 5/10 quicker than one green Yoshi. That's an amazing lap there.
So,
let's see if anyone else can top it.
So Fred Slim Shady's also gone 6/10 up on his. He puts himself into 4th.
Very competitive at the top there. So Hunter Griffin's trying to put a weapon. There's a lot of traffic in front of him. I believe his teammate Bevo and Nameless is there as well, all on hot laps. Half spin I believe from Windows and his out lap. There might have just been some yellow flags from people slowing down.
Formal casting here, 2.5 up. Oh, it's a good transition through those last corners.
Oh, it gets a bit loose though. What can you do?
Doesn't improve, unfortunately. Oh, yes, he does improve. 4/10.
4/10.
Seen the pace start to come through now, so
Track's rub it up a bit. Everyone's getting that grip that they need. As we see Belladate in the wall. Must have been a bad spin there. Just waiting for everyone else to come past. Windows just starting his flying lap now. And Fred Some Shady about to finish it. Unless he dives into the pits, which he does. Keeping it safe. Happy with where he is. Oh! Both Aston Martins hitting the wall on the pit entry there. As we see Yentez not finish qualifying, that's going to hurt.
yes.
It's going to hurt for the constructors.
It's going to be big time. Unless he can stay out of trouble, which is a possibility, but again, it's a big risk here.
As we see Bulldogs retired in the pits, I believe. He thinks he can't improve by anymore.
On board with Bass Baby here.
at 8.5, coming down. Final 2 turns now. Is he going to dive into the pits or is he finishing his lap? Finishing the lap. What can he do with it? Nah, backs out of it. Might be going for one here.
Windows, 4 tenths up.
Doesn't move up any positions though. Oh no, never mind. Yep, up to P5. Bit delay there on my front.
See Art and Dash making his way up the board just a little bit there.
Yep. Let's see. No one really on a fast hold up right now. Everyone's on their out laps.
Bass Babies. Oh, we just got a red flag. Oh, Bass Babies invalidated, it looks like. So
Yeah.
it's disappointing. He's going to have to set it up and try and go one more.
Yeah, got to watch out for HK who's coming behind. He's gonna pass it up, it seems. So hopefully there's nothing drama worthy happening here. Hopefully they just stay away from each other. Yeah.
Pulls right out of the way, letting him go past here.
What you'd come to expect. Just HK, can you keep it tidy? Can you put a good lap time in?
I think he's going to be a little bit behind here, unfortunately.
Improved by 5 tenths. A lot of traffic on people trying to start their last flyer right now. Is that going to cause some trouble in the end?
One green Yoshi, 2 tenths up.
See, Josh or Joe about to start his lap now. Can he improve? As there's a lot of traffic. Start finish straight. People pulling over to both sides of the road. See, almost everyone out on the lap at this point. Anyone who has not crossed the line yet will not get to set another lap time.
One green Yoshi, 4.5 tenths up.
4.5 tenths may not be enough though to catch Josh is at the front. Let's see what he can do. Can he keep it tidy? Can, but is it going to be enough to secure provisional pole? It is very close.
Can Has a Hawk improve?
The Hawk puts in his yeah. Joe, though, currently 10th up. Can he take his pole position back from one green Yoshi?
Oh, Bass Baby.
Oh, he's invalidated. Joe's invalidated, looking for a pole up there. It was on, but he's invalidated. What can Hunter Griffin do? He improves by a bit, but stays 4th. 3rd, sorry. So, yeah. Joe invalidates on what could have been a pole setting lap as Freed slims. Shady's had a spin as well, so that's his qualifying done.
Oh, Bevo gets a little wide here, but does move up.
Moves up. Windows is invalidated, so yeah, that's it for qualifying, I believe. Freed some Shady spun, and Windows is invalidated.
Yeah, very interesting. One green Yoshi just pipping Joe there, so a little bit of competition for Joe. He's not just going to run away with it, but we do have our order here. So our order is one green Yoshi on pole, Joe in 2nd, followed by the 2 Red Bulls and ARL Hunter Griffin and Bevo. 5th, Freed Slim Shady. 6 is Nameless Guy. 7 Windows. 8 HK Racing. Bass Baby, a disappointing 9th there, especially with his teammate Yentes failing to set a lap. Art and Dash in 10. Formal Casting 11. Bulldogs 12. Belladite 13th. Your boy Cappy 14th. Has a Hawk in 15th. And Jake in 16th. So we will be right back after a short break here, guys, so stick with us.
Yeah. Everyone getting their last strategies down, and then we'll see the 5 red lights.
Alright, so we bring you back to the start of the formation lap as we have
Oh no.
a little bit of drama. Freed Slim Shady and Nameless Guy already causing some strife.
Lap 0, and there's probably already going to be some involvement of the FIA. You can see the 2 pit stop strategies there.
So, do you have a pit stop strategy in mind here, Bailey, or you're just going to take it as it comes?
I think it's a soft medium. Safety cars will obviously change the strategy throughout.
Yep.
But I believe almost anyone could stretch out a soft medium here.
It is one of the longer tracks. Is it the longest track?
Something like that, yeah, I believe.
I believe so. This is the longest track on the calendar, so hopefully we can see some good racing. I'm wondering how much with the new game and the new season coming up, whether we might actually see a comeback from the hard tyres. We're obviously seeing in real life that the medium and hard tyres are actually the preferred tyre at the moment. A lot of teams running a hard tyre or doing medium hards. So I wonder what the game's going to do to change, to bring the hard tyre back in, because in 2021 the hard tyre has been null to pretty much non-existent.
Yeah, well, obviously, with the abolishment of the rule that you have to start on whatever tyre you qualify on, you've got a lot more cars qualifying on starting on the mediums and hards. But it is a gamble, with the hards being a lot colder from the start, and that can be a pivotal point in how you can warm up your tyres. If you're good at it, then the hards may be good for you, but if you can't really get those tyres up to temperature, it can come back to bite you.
Are you also a little worried about possibly the 2-lap warm-ups, or do you think the game's going to be like, nah, I reckon 1-lap warm-ups is enough to get your tyres in the right window?
Yeah, one lap warm-ups is still fine for the game. Yeah, real life obviously a lot different, but the new game, they've obviously kept some things from the old, tyre warm-ups being the same. But yeah, I think you need to get the tyres a lot warmer than you have this year to get anything good, of course. New regulations, new cars, new handling, changed a lot with the tyres as well, but yeah.
No, looking forward to that, as we have a few guys starting to light up the stream chat here, so...
Hunter Griffin somehow found his way onto the grass.
Alright, so I'm going to ask you for your quick tip. Are you still sticking with Joe, or have you changed your mind?
Oh, I was still sticking with Joe, but it could change based on whoever gets the fastest start, of course. One Green Yoshi, with the advantage on pole, also has the inside, so we'll see if Joe can do anything around the outside, or if he can make a quick duck to the inside.
Alright, well, as we get ready here, cars are almost set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we're off. Nice and short, sharp, shiny here. One Green Yoshi getting an absolute sensational start here.
Joe's gone wide. As we see, I believe they've kept it clean at the back. Some people off wide, but no contact so far, as we see the Williams battling it up our Rouge already. course, Slim and Nameless going to have colder tyres than everyone else. They did not get their formation up in a bit of contact there.
So Joe's already managed to slip past one green Yoshi here. Both the Red Bulls and Windows up the top. So Ferrari looking good so far, as we've lost Windows already. As I say that, the commentator's curse is out on the Ferraris.
Yeah, of course. Hard place there. I believe he might have been going side by side with some there and probably just got on the curb a little bit too much. Curbs are deadly around this track, so yeah.
As we
And dash already a penalty.
That's not good after, what is it, 10 corners, and we've got 3-second warning. So probably pushing a little hard there, but as we have Jake off the back of the pack.
A lot of little moments already in this race as we see Joe already creating a massive lead to one green Yoshi behind, and that's what we've come to expect from the current holder of the championship. As Freed Slim Shady has retired. What's happened there as we look on with Windows? Can we see what happened? He's just into the wall. Not much can be done about that as we have a virtual safety car, not a full safety car. So we'll see what's going to happen. Anyone going to dive into the pits? No.
Well, unfortunate for Freed Sim Shady. That's going to put him out of the top. Could possibly put him out of the top 3. So.
Oh, we have Windows and Jake has broken his front wing coming into the pit lane. That's not good. Not much more he can lose at this point in the race. Jake, he's in a very lackluster race as the Aston Martin pit crew have a new front wing.
Windows grabbing a front ring as well, so it does help him a little bit to try and stay a little bit attached to the back of the field, but he's going to have his work cut out for him here.
Yeah, of course, not where you want to be, especially at a track like Spa. It's going to take a while to catch back up. Obviously not a full safety car, only a virtual save. They will not get the chance to catch back up to the pack, so they got some work to do.
And again, with that constructors fight with Haas, Ferrari, and Alfa Romeo. So,
oh, Jake's DNF'd as well. He spun it up a Rouge. That could turn it into a full safety car. As you never know. Nothing there.
Track's been cleared.
We're green again, and there's a Mercedes around. The Mercedes of Bulldogs has gone around. No front wing hobbling wrecked around the track. So yeah, obviously not the best race for Aston Martins already, as they've got a double DNF. As Bulldogs retires from the session, yeah, that's an on-track retirement. I'm not sure that we may see that he may have hit the wall. He had no front wing, so it is very possible.
So we see
Just an on-track retirement there.
HK Racing, Bass Baby, and Art and Dash all up 4 places. ARL Hunter, the big loser, with Windows, losing 5 and 7 places respectively. So, Formal Casting leading the front runners on the medium tyres.
One green Yoshi doesn't get the rear wing open, was out of the 1 second range to Joe there. And is that what's going to be the difference in how Josh pulls away here? Hunter Griffin's dropped down some places already, of course. As Formal Casting, keep it clean. They have done. Can Hunter Griffin stay in the lead? He can. Well, no, sorry, in front. As Formal Casting goes back at him again. This is great racing from these two. There's a little bit of contact. Nothing too big now. As Formal Casting, I believe, will take that position of Hunter Griffin.
You gotta love these shots here. So the camera angles have been pretty nice to us so far.
Yeah, of course, we're getting some pretty good racing as well. The gap not too big between all the cars.
The 2 Williams right behind each other. Well, we'll just jump up over here to Bevo. Bevo started to chew into 1 green Yoshi here. So
course, that gap going to get smaller and smaller. Bevo will get the front wing open, rear wing open.
As he goes very wide.
Can he still get it open? He does get it open, so he will gain that time back maybe. I'm going to turn one, but it's a big time loss there. And now we probably won't get it open for this next portion of the track. But HK will behind Bevo, so he's lost a bit of time from that. Now HK looking to get past maybe up here into the DRS straight. He may be a bit too far back, but it could work as we got Nameless right behind his teammate getting the DRS open as well. Will there be some team orders here? Will Nameless get let past? Is he the faster driver?
So looking at the chat, Hunter Griffin got some wing damage, so it's just...
So he must have gotten in that fight with Formal. As he's made the move again on Validate, as there's a couple car fight here between Hunter Griffin all the way down to Yentes. Big fight as has a Hawk just watching on. Hoping he can pick up some of the scraps, but has a Hawk already only down to 13% ERS. Taking a lot of turns very wide here. I didn't clock that. Nameless has gotten past it and Dash there. The Williams switching places.
Yes, very good move up the inside from Nameless there.
I was watching the fight further back between ARL, Hunter Griffin, all the way down to Yentes here. 4-car battle. Hunter Griffin might be a victim of a DRS train here. Everyone looking to just get past. There's Joe, another fast.
Oh, as we see HK Racing goes straight around here, so fortunate for him.
He gets it back on though, so I don't believe any damage, but now he's got to fight with Formal Casting. Who's gonna send it up the inside? No, stays behind.
Bevo right behind One Green Yoshi here, juicing hard and gonna get the DRS open here, so straight past One Green Yoshi.
See Hunter Griffin down 7 places, but Bass Baby, what a race for him. Up 5 places at the moment, up to P4. Very strong for the Alfa Romeo driver, as his teammate Yentes already up 5 positions as well, of course, not setting a lap time in qualifying. He's looking to gain some positions here as there's a train in front of him right now.
Oh, as we've just seen, One Green Yoshi DNF spin coming out of the corner there. That'll be a full safety car. We've just caught that on the stream coming out there.
Crash.
Yeah, complete.
Now, will we see strategies changing?
So let's get our eyes on the race leader here. What will Joe do? It's a full safety car. He's got plenty of time to play with, and it's clearly the car to beat at the moment. Will we see a tyre change? Like to see the chat get involved a little bit here. Do we have any dark horses? Do we have any predictions of crucial spins? As we do see Joe go into the pits.
Bevo follows. Is everyone going to follow?
Oh, very careful.
No, Bass Baby wants track position.
Nameless. Oh, Art and Dash is going to follow. Formal stayed out.
Williams. HK's in. Billadat stayed out. Your boy Cappy stayed out. So not very many people staying out here. A lot of people opting for the safety car pit stop.
Oh, Joe getting a little sideways there, but... So Dom G, 62462. Joe's my man. Where boy. Div 1 champion is here. Tazza, I'm Div 1 FYA. I don't know what you mean. Nameless guy. Slide to the W. Williams don't win races in this competition, sorry. Can't have a team with Fluxy in it winning races. That's just not on.
Yeah, not allowed. Sorry.
But, so what we got? Bass Baby, even though Joe's pitted, he's still come out in second here. So he's going to be on the mediums.
themselves the tyre advantage. Bass Baby will probably dive into the pits within the next 4 or 5 laps anyway, so I'm not sure how big the staying out strategy is here. As Joe getting right up close to him here. But yeah, this has worked out, I'd say, for Hazahawk and Windows. But yeah, you can say the Constructors' title is almost sealed here for Haas. Of course, Yentes can jump the order, but Haas big showing 3rd and 2nd and 4th, sorry, so...
yeah. We'll get a little bit of cheek from Tazza here saying, I won Silverstone, Div 2 and a Williams, so GG's. Yeah, well...
That was a reserve, it doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count reserve. If you're not in the initial team, there's a reason why you're not in that team, Tazza, just saying.
There's a reason they're in Alpine, because Alpine is the winning team.
Ugh, Bailey with a strong there. So... with Bass Baby on 5-lap-old softs. Everyone else has gone mediums. Formal Casting, Belladite, and your boy Cappy have stayed out on the mediums, which is probably the smart thing to do. However, Nameless and Ayrton Dash, the 2 Williams drivers, have gone on to new softs. So...
obviously, Williams learning a thing or two from the Ferrari garage, strategy-wise.
Yep. All over the place, so we should have one more lap here, and we're just waiting for Hazahawk to catch up, and then we should be back racing. So
let's quickly check the race director, see who's got some warnings, see who's close to a penalty. Bevo pretty close to a penalty here. And Dash already has one, got one lap 1.
as Bass Baby gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
That's gotta suck, doesn't it? He was on for a pretty good result here. Not sure why he dove into the pits that late, but he has done, and that might cost him here.
So we've got a call for possible, could be a 2-stopper. We also have the ARL poll is up. Pick the race winner, early favourite. So jump on the poll.
Obviously, as soon as safety car restart, we're going to see 2nd to 4th all jump into the pit. So looking good for Bevo here, as the 2 Williams looking possibly for the 2-stop strategy. So they may come around, just try and get some pace off the bat, as we see a big pile up here. Not many people going very fast, as everyone's catching up to the safety car now. I'd say it would be in this lap.
It should be in this lap, as I've just been caught out on the stream by Jewish Hat and Tazza. Yep, sorry boys. Yep, caught me eating dinner. Right in the time slot for that pure protein. But yeah, it's going to be a interesting race. So obviously Joe with a clear advantage. Can they get their tyres up to temperature here? Especially the guys who have got older mediums. So
yeah, of course, I'm not sure about that call to stay out or the call for the softs here.
Anabolic.
But yeah.
Thank you for the science lesson, Tazza. Anabolic window, yep. Safety car is confirmed to be in this lap.
You have Joe setting the pace now. Bit of throttle lock there, I believe. As he'll let the safety car go in, so it's all in his hands. He'll choose when he wants to go. If you were Joe right now, Tien, where would you be thinking of letting it rip and starting the race back up? Would you wait for the final chicane, or would you take it all the way to the line?
Especially having the fresher tyres, I'd probably be looking to get just before that final corner, I reckon. Catch people off guard. You're going to have fresher tyres. As long as you've got them up to temperature, you should be able to just muscle around that last corner and really try and put a gap on here. So, as he's already gone. Yep, I've called it. Catch the other dryers napping, and again, fresher tyres should have a little bit more grip here and really get away from the group, as he's already put a second on the formal casting. As Belladite, Oh, Belladite
Maybe.
straight into the wall. So he's lost a position already. Might lose a couple more here as we have Bass Baby also spinning at the back.
Those old tyres, obviously, maybe a bit too old now. Maybe coming into their pit window.
So Joe's absolutely running away with it here, but does Belladite seem to have any damage at all?
Not visible damage, but you never know. There could be something lurking there. As we see Bass Baby, who was the leader of this race for a bit, very far back now. I'm not sure what has happened there. Bass Baby very far back, just running his own race at this point. So yeah, the Joe domination error, Mercedes domination error, and there's the Joe domination error, which we're in right now. Look at that, already a 2-second lead, or about 2-second lead. That's probably looking at promotion for this guy next season.
Oh, just don't do. So the soft runners making up a little bit of time here, with some of the medium runners making a little bit of a mistake. But Joe running away with it. Formal casting, Mr. Consistent. Following up in second, followed by your boy Cappy, and then a bit of a DRS train starting to form. So,
of course, Bevo going to win big from this when everyone pits. It'll just be him, and then a couple seconds up the road there'll be Joe. But of course, the two Williams, fresh off, flat on his tail. We'll see what happens there. It'll be a big change when DRS gets activated, I believe, next time around, as he gets very close to your boy Cappy. Bevo does there, but they keep it clean.
bit of a wide line there, but I think it might have worked for him. So,
Yeah, he might have misjudged his braking a little bit. Thought he might have gone into the back of Cappy as he gets a bit of oversteer. Cappy does, so very close here as Nameless Guy gets a brilliant exit. And he's going to try and bring the fight to them both now. Just keep it clean as Bevo looks to get past your boy Cappy, and he does. And Cappy, a bit of oversteer. Can he keep it on the track? He does. Stays in front of Nameless too. Now Nameless, his teammate right on the back of him, Et and Dash, and there's a big train forming behind now, all the way back to Hunter Griffin. Yeah, Formal Casting and Joe, they're gone. And this train is going to hold them all up a lot. A train from fourth, almost all the way down. Yeah, train from fourth down to 9th here.
see Windows starting to try and push his way back up after some early trouble.
As we see Tazza in chat, Joe is a mini Tazza at this point. Yeah, around about.
Zakov's called it. Bevo for the win.
It could happen. If anything happens at the front, we could see a Bevo win here, as we see yellow flags. Who is it? It's Yentes, I believe, may have gone round.
So
Very slow here.
the two, Bevo with 3-second time penalty. That's not going to be good.
It's going to hurt him later on in this race. Yeah, Et and Dash got passed by a couple people here. As he goes for him, HK.
Oh.
Great move, great racing. As HK going back at him now. If I was HK there, I would sit off, grain the DRS. I believe DRS has been activated this lap. Yeah, it has been. So HK, maybe get the rough end of the package here, as Et and Dash has DRS and is closing in.
Windows really pushing up here, getting past your boy Cappy.
Nameless Guy getting past your boy Cappy as well. Those mediums might be getting a bit too worn now. They might have to think about coming in soon, all those people who stayed out. As Belladate goes to the hards, not sure about that. He maybe could have stretched a medium tire, or even maybe a soft tire to the end here. As, of course, if you went to the medium tire, you'd have to pit again. Yeah. As Bevo catching the back of Formal Casting here. 7/10 on it. Of course, DRS active, so he's within that second. If he can keep that going down into the bus stop chicane, he will get DRS, as we see a pen with Hasselhawk here.
It's a shame we lost one Green Yoshi because with both the Alfa Romeos struggling, obviously Joe's going to get massive points here, but I felt like the strength of the Ferrari team could have taken away the constructors, but unfortunately we've lost one Green Yoshi, so I think Joe might just carry the Haas team as Bevo goes a little wide.
See, Joe has the fastest start by almost a second here, so not sure if anyone is getting onto that.
As we lose your boy Cappy, just with a little spin there. Doesn't look to be any visible damage, but...
As your boy Cappy had a spin, I believe it and dash spun as well, going around the bus stop. 2 spins in quick succession there. Those soft tyres are going to be very hot now, as we see Nameless on the same soft tyres doing it a bit better than everyone else. He's catched up to Windows now, got the DRS open. Is he going to go for the move? Windows doesn't defend, inviting the move to happen. Can he get it done?
Making those soft tyres work.
I'm not sure if you've seen Nameless guy ever, but he's very brave with how he races. He's in cockpit cam, I believe, no assists. So yeah, he's making it work. Work he's got. This is a brilliant move on Windows there, and he'll be looking to maybe catch up to the back of Bevo here, who's right on the back of Form Casting now. There's a 6 second gap, sorry, between Formal Casting and Joe. Joe's gone.
So, Bevo right on the tail here of Formal Casting, looking to go a little wider.
He's gonna take the DRS here. I believe he'll take the DRS down the Camel Straight as well, just looking to stay behind. Yeah, he goes very slow out of that last turn. Looking to just stay behind, stay in the DRS, farm up some electricity now, and then get past him when he can.
Yep. Open the DRS a little bit there, trying to get a better exit. You see him trying to close that gap up to really take advantage of that DRS down the straight.
As we see Upper Rouge now keeps it flat, and here we go. Is he going to get the move done? He may just be a bit too far back, but he's going to go for it. We saw a Nameless guy here on Windows last lap. We're going to see a carbon copy again with Bevo.
Juice.
Formal doesn't move to be defensive. He's going for it. Can they keep it clean? Formal goes back at him. Bevo's still there now. Formal. They do keep it clean. May have been a warning there for Bevo. They've cut the corner a little bit.
That is some great racing there, though. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Some good talent to be coming up the ranks in future seasons. Very nice, clean racing there.
So yeah, Bevo will be looking to get past again. He's going to just stay in that DRS, but a train forming again behind them now is Nameless into the DRS of Bevo.
Might just quickly check in with our race leader Joe, who's 8.5 seconds up the field. Just have a quick look so everyone can see the domination itself, and then we'll quickly get back into the. Looks like it's going to be a 4-way fight soon, so.
Yeah, everyone wants to get on the podium in this race, and it's looking very likely that a lot of people are going to fight for it. Yeah, this fighting might give a chance for HK and maybe even Hit and Dash to catch back up.
So it looks like it's probably going to be a 2-stop, I would say. I reckon they'd stop possibly once more before the end of the race.
This Nameless guy gets past Windows now. Is Windows going to go for the move into turn 1, or is he just going to stick behind us? It's a big DRS train now. Formal Casting might be on the worst side of this. He might get smoked by a lot of them down into the Camel Straight here after a Rouge, as we see Joe. We don't see Joe, actually. He's too far ahead, but yeah.
It's not too often you can look up and go, oh, the race leader's 9 seconds up the road. Can't see him in the visuals at all.
And I'll be able to just see him when they're going around turn 1 and he's at the top of a Rouge.
Bevo tries again.
Another penalty. As Bevo gets past clean this time. No fighting from Formal Casting there. As he's got Nameless guy right on his rear now, but Nameless goes a bit wide, and that's going to let Windows come back on him as we've had to spin up a Rouge. Yentez out of this race. That might as well seal it for Haas then.
Yeah, looks like Haas will be the constructors' favourites here. It's unfortunate for the Alfa Romeo and the Ferraris, so it looks good, but I think you're right on the money there.
Of course, both Haas going to be scoring points here with only one Alfa Romeo and one Ferrari, in the points right now. Windows, of course. As yeah, this train's going to keep stacking up. HK not really catching, so it might just be up to these four now, as Bevo's already pulled a 1.5 second gap.
He's going to have to do a little bit of work here, Bevo. He's already got that 3-second time penalty, so as long as he can stay out of trouble, he should be okay. But formal casting's probably coming to the end of his tyres.
Yeah, of course, he'll be in soon.
Hasn't pitted, so might be looking to push a little bit longer and then shooting onto those soft tyres.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, as we see Nameless still with a lot of ERS at his disposal, 100% going up to Eau Rouge now. But he's got Windows right on his tail. And Windows maybe gone for the move up Eau Rouge here. Nah, backs out of it. Smart decision there.
Yep.
You don't want to go too wide up Eau Rouge. Oh, is Nameless a bit slow off the exit though?
Yep. No, we've been warned by the with the FIA briefing that our administrators work hard on weekly, as a little bit of early braking from Nameless there. But, yep, the FIA briefing that administrators are hard to put together if you're the attacker, and you're probably going to be blamed for most things unless you're well and truly alongside, if not in front. So, good decision there by Windows.
Yeah, you don't want any chaos up there. Of course, the race still eight odd laps to go, so anything's still up for grabs here. You don't want to make any silly mistakes, as there's a mistake. Windows round, got on that curb a little bit too much, and he's lost the position to HK and maybe Bass Baby too. Can he get that car back around before Bass Baby comes around? Big mistake there from Windows.
So this is on here for possibly the last spot in the podium. Nameless is going to have to pit again, and he's going to have to pit for medium, so be looking for Nameless to pit relatively soon. It's been soft, so you'll have to go to mediums eventually, and Formal will have to go onto those softs. So with not too much bunch racing, it's going to be predominantly as they both head into the pits here. So that'll release HK Racing.
Yeah, HK obviously in the podium spot now. He may be going to the end on those tyres. It's very possible, as we see Joe probably going for fastest lap here, burning all his ERS at the front, down flashing light as he goes down the Camel Straight. But yeah, Windows spinning there, pushes Bass Baby up, of course, but that may just have sealed the Haas Constructors title here, as I don't see anyone catching up to them now, with Joe 10 seconds in the lead.
I see Art and Dash making a move up the inside of ARL Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter Griffin not had the best race. Obviously his race pace not really working. As we see he has dropped down 6 positions, so starting P3. And there's a penalty. Not the best race for Hunter, as he's got another penalty. Well, not another penalty, sorry, but he's already lost 6 positions. Another penalty, which will see him fall maybe behind your boy Cappy, as he's going to go for the move on Ant and Dash. As Ant and Dash goes back, this is dangerous driving here, as he pushes Ant and Dash off.
Oh.
Hunter Griffin goes very wide and comes back on and almost gets Ant and Dash. So pretty reckless from both drivers there. Not sure how the FIA is going to like that one if there's a report, as Hunter Griffin very right up there as well. And your boy Cappy and Ant and Dash are both.
Yep, so just
very questionable driving from all parties.
Yeah, well, they're an academy to learn, to gain some racecraft, so every mistake's a valuable lesson, hopefully. Just going over the penalties here. Bevo with 3 seconds, Bass Baby with a 5 second, Ayrton Dash with 3, ARL Hunter Griffin with 3, and Hazelhook with 9 seconds up the back. So the tyres so far, Joe 9 lap old, as Joe is into the pits, so he's going to finish off with the race on these softs.
Yeah, he's probably just wanting to steal that fastest lap here, or maybe just pitting again to get some action, because he definitely could have gone to the end on those mediums.
Yeah, well,
he'll be looking to catch up to HK as he is right now. He'll get the DRS here. he'll be looking to get in his position back as fast as possible and get one back on Bevo, who, if he does hold it out with his 3 second, which I'm not sure he can with Joe on the fast softs behind, but he may be able to hold this out now, and Joe may have made the wrong decision here.
Well, we know Joe's got pace, and he probably just looking going, look, the safe option. I'll just I'll put the softs on. I'll make sure I've got as much grip as I can. Try and put some good laps in here and shore up a win. So saw Joe at the start of the year make a pretty bad tyre decision early on, but ever since that first race, Joe has been pretty much untouchable. So
that first race was a pretty questionable decision. He had the win sealed and then pitted onto these softs. Has he done the same thing again? Is Bevo getting a bit of a gap here? But we'll see how quickly Joe crushed that down. Without the penalty, it might have been a race on, but he's probably seen the penalty from Bevo and thought, okay, all I need to do is gain 2 seconds after this pit stop and I should be fine.
Yep, smart racing there, but Bevo with a 3 second penalty. Joe fast approaching. HK Racing, if he could just hold on here, might be able to give himself a cheeky little podium. Then we followed by Bass Baby with a 5 second penalty, followed by Formal Casting. So shouldn't be too much change on that. Be looking for most people to go to the end, unless a late safety car. But even then, don't know if we're going to see too much action.
Yeah, of course, some pretty bad news for Bevo as well is that Joe hasn't got a single warning all race. He's kept it very clean. Hunter Griffin, his race not getting much better here as he's down 7 places as we see Windows and your boy Cappy both in the pits now.
So fastest lap is held by Joe with a 1:46.8. The closest to that with a 1:46.9 is Formal Casting, and then it blows out a little bit with a 1:47 flat from Nameless. So, and a 1:47.2 from Bevo. So, yeah.
Yeah, Hazahawk getting another penalty, just not the Mercedes today, as of course Hazahawk will score points, but not the greatest amount. It's not been the best season for Mercedes, I believe.
No, Mercedes have struggled a little bit this year, but we've seen improvement from Bulldogs, and Hazahawk's had his moments, but just hasn't quite put it together this year, or this season, should I say. But then again, we've got a brand new game coming up, so we could be very much back in it. So Joe just set a 1:45.5.
There's your fastest lap.
So, Joe within 1.8 seconds now of Bevo. So Joe is your current leader of the race with Bevo's 3 second penalty, followed by HK Racing, Bass Baby, and then Formal. So Formal on those softs in DRS range here. So it's just looking to chew up a bit of airspace between himself and Bass Baby.
You see the battle for 8th and 9th here. Windows right on the back of Hunter Griffin. There's been a bit of contact here. Hunter Griffin goes wide. Windows is going to make it down the inside. Hunter Griffin, of course, called another penalty later on in that lap, so he'll be looking to get DRS back up here and keep it clean. He's already got 6 seconds, so Windows will keep that in the back of his mind now. As he's got the DRS, is he going to go for it? Hunter Griffin, easy done, but his Windows going to come back at him here. No late dart to the inside as we see Windows just let him have it. As we saw some contact here between these two last time around. Hunter Griffin very slow. Those 11 lap old mediums obviously not doing it as Windows gets back past here. They keep it tidy, of course. As Hunter Griffin gets a very bad exit there and Windows is scored on those fresh softs.
Yeah, 11 lap old mediums versus fresh softs from Windows. Pretty easy to do there, but Joe is within DRS range now of Bevo here, so he's going to get the that down there as Formal Casting looking to make a move around the outside here off Bass Baby and gets it done. He'll get DRS as well.
Nameless guy looking to pick up the scraps as well. Is he going to go for it on Bass Baby? Stays behind.
So a good
Maybe
move
a bit
there.
of competition up our Rouge here. As Joe makes the move for the lead of the race here. Bevo just getting out of his way. Is Bevo going to go back at Joe? That's the question. Flashing light from Joe. Bevo will see that. And he'll think he might be able to stay with him. But, of course, Joe won't settle with a win through penalties. He needs a win on track, so he's going to...
And here goes...
Now he'll probably try and put in some more poly laps.
Nameless gets past Bass Baby as well, so far it looks pretty set in stone with Joe, Bevo, HK Roasting and Formal, but one mistake from any of the top drivers and it could be well and truly over. So
just a pretty good showing from HK today. He was a bit of a spin at the start, a bit of a moment, but he's gotten right back up and might be able to seal a podium here, which would be a great result for HK.
yeah, early spin, but
at the start, probably thinking it couldn't get worse, and it hasn't got worse. It's gotten a lot better as he might still at a podium here as Bevo back in DRS range of Joe.
very nice.
Almost set in stone now though. Of course, with that penalty, Joe got a very defensive line through there.
With 3 laps to go.
Oh, very wide. Not sure what that was from Joe.
Well, going back to our battle for 4th here.
Has up more penalties as we see your boy. Oh, Belladay. Hunter Griffin's gone wide, and that's another position down for Hunter Griffin as Belladay gets past him as Hunter Griffin was initially fighting with your boy Cappy. Must have gone wide there, and Hunter Griffin loses another position in another battle. Not the best race today for Hunter Griffin.
We see Nameless guy here. Straight past Formal Casting. Bevo as well. Right on the back of Joe here.
I believe Nameless guy's just done the fastest sector 1 of the race here. I'm not too sure about that. 30.2. Fastest sector 1 of the race so far. Is he going for the fastest lap here? Might be able to get it. You never know. Of course, Joe doesn't need the extra point. Championship already sealed. Nameless guy might be wanting this. He might be going for it.
Bevo goes a little wide, so that's going to probably cost him out of DRS range now, unfortunately. But we'll go back to our battle for 4th here. So as we've just been made aware by Bassing, Bevo, Bass Baby, and Formal, as it stands, is the battle for in the driver standings with a 5 points spread. So this could get interesting. As long as Bevo holds where it is, he'll get up there. Formal Casting as well, and then Bass Baby tagging along. It's probably a little bit hard for Bass Baby with his penalties, but can Formal do anything here to jump back on the end of Nameless and take that spot as we have 2 laps here to go?
Yeah, of course. As we see though, it will be a big fight in the championship fight here because the top 6 get to choose their opponents for next season, their teammates for next season. So they will be looking to get a good result here and choose their teammates. So as we see a spin at the last lap, at the last turn, windows around again. As we see dominant performance from Joe.
As looks like Nameless has actually pulled away from Formal here, so under a bit of pressure here from Bass Baby.
Do you reckon Nameless has any chance of a podium this late on? 2 laps to go.
I don't think so at the moment, unless HK Racing makes a mistake, which again is quite capable. But it's been a good race from HK so far. Other than the early spin, it's been pretty good. As Hunter picks up another 3 time second.
Not the best race for Hunter. He's lost 8 positions at the moment and currently has 9 seconds of penalties. So not the best race. Starting P3, good qualifying. Race pace not really helping. It was Bella that picks up his first penalties of that race, I believe. Yep. As HK might be pushing. HK could get second place here with the penalties for Bevo. Looking very likely that HK could get a second place. So I believe we've had an issue from Bevo here. His car is ghosted right now. Bit of an issue from Bevo. HK could steal the second place here. He's within those 3 seconds as we cross over to the last lap of the race. HK will get second place here, and that may be very pivotal for the championship.
Has Bevo left the session? Because it does.
We see from Zakov, Bevo's PC crashed. So not the best result for Bevo here, as HK is going to snag his second spot on the podium here. I believe Bevo will still get a place on the podium, but it will not be the second step. HK could secure it on road here as well. Bevo going very slowly. His AI, of course. HK could seal this second place on track. Is he going to go for it? He definitely could.
What bad timing to drop out of a race.
Now it's the question, will Bevo get on the podium at all with Nameless Guy very closely behind? He may get into that 2 second... Could he gain 2 seconds on Bevo's AI here as HK looking to get past? And does it second on track for HK Racing right now. And looking very close for Nameless. Could Nameless get a podium here? At the despair of Bevo. That's not going to help his championship hopes right now. Can Nameless do it? It's getting very close. As Joe has spun it out of the last turn. But he'll come across to win. No doubts about that. Constructors' Championship goes to Haas as Joe wins this race. HK coming home in second. And I believe Nameless Guy has done enough to get third. Third for Nameless. That's got to be disappointing for Bevo there.
Yeah, unfortunate timing. So, yeah.
And Bevo joins just too late.
Unfortunate for Bevo there, but with F1 2022 out now, there's a few bugs in the F1 F1 2021 game. So, but pretty much all our races coming home now. Your boy Cappy about to cross the line, followed by Belladite, Hunter Griffin, and then Hazlehook. And then, so quickly go through the race results here. Joe, with a dominant performance from start to finish, even with a 2-stop strategy, has won by almost 8 seconds, followed by Nameless Guy, followed by Bevo with an unfortunate PC crash at the end, which is gonna hurt his towards the end. Unfortunate for him. Had a really good race. HK Racing with the driver of the day.
Deserved there. Great drive from HK.
So
the celebrations from Joe's AI here as he wins the race and steals the double for his team here. The Constructors and Drivers' Championship both go in a Haas. Dominant performance all season from Joe.
Who would have thought we would have heard that? But quickly going through it. Joe number 1, HK Racing 2, Nameless Guy number 3, Bevo with a PC crash going from P2 to P4. Bad luck, mate. Formal Casting 5, Bass Baby 6, Art and Dash 7, Windows and 8, your boy Cappy a 9, Belladite 10, ARL Hunter Griffin 11 has a hook in 12 with Yentes, One Green Yoshi. I believe there was Bulldogs, Jake, and Freed Sim Shady, all with DNFs there at the end. So
you might want to try and quickly scroll through the race director to see if anyone can get anything from it.
So
See what you can do.
A few incidents here. So with the standings, obviously Josh there with running away with the driver's standings. One Green Yoshi, unfortunately with that DNF, Bass Baby will overtake him. I don't know, Formal Casting might overtake him as well.
It's a big possibility there.
Haas running away in the end there with a dominant Joe performance, taking out the Academy Division Constructors Championship as well. So good to see that. We might just see if we can grab for some quick little interviews here. See what we got.
Who do we want? Joe?
Let's see if we can grab the man himself. Can we grab Joe?
Should we grab both Haas? Of course, they just sealed the Constructors' Championship.
Yeah, we'll grab both these boys. So, Joe and Belladite, well done, boys. Well done, first of all, Joe, for your race win. Great race from you today, mate.
Wasn't too bad. Few little sketchy moments on that last lap that humbled me.
Yeah, we saw the little moment coming into the. We didn't see it on stream, but there was a little spin on the last corner. We saw.
Yeah, I'm just glad it wasn't close, because that would have ruined me.
Yeah.
That would have been an uninstall, he reckons.
Uninstall at minimum.
It's going to be an uninstall anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
That's technically true. For yourself, Belly, a little bit of a harder race today, but the Haas boys have taken out the Constructors' Championship, so well done on that.
It was a good session. It's hard racing against some of these guys, so yeah. I had a good fun.
No,
It was a good one.
It's good to hear. But also said, yeah. So Josh, you've had the Drivers' Championship sign up for quite a while, but it was with One Green Yoshi DNFing in that. It looks like Bass Baby, Formal Casting, and possibly Bevo might jump up as well. But Bevo seemed to have had P2 locked up, but with a PC crash on the last lap, fell from P2 to P4. Got a feel for the man.
Definitely, he's done it a few times this season. Unfortunate events like that, but we'll see how he goes next season, I guess.
Yeah,
hopefully he's up Div 3.
Well, hopefully. I know the man can race. He's gave a few problems last year, but hopefully with this new F1 2022, we can have a few less disconnection problems and whatnot. But we can only hope. So, but we thought we'd get you along. Congratulations again, the drivers' champion Josh and the constructors' champions Haas. Well done on the season, boys. Congratulations.
Cheers,
guys.
No worries. We'll chuck those boys back, and we might see if we can get one more in. Who do we reckon?
HK. Surely HK. Great race from HK today. Bit of a spin at the start, but he did very well to gain on it. Do you want to grab him in here?
All right. We'll grab the man himself real quick. HK Racing.
Hello, guys. How are ya?
Not too bad, mate. Yourself?
A lot happier. That's a hell of a way to finish the season, don't you think, Bailey?
Oh, great finish, mate. Bit of a mistake at the start, but definitely capitalised on some mistakes from others there.
You know, I did 12 sims of that race and never spun on the exit of that final turn ever in the 12 sims, and did it on lap 3 or 4 of the race. I was so angry with myself. You got no idea. Well, you know what I'm like anyway.
Yeah, of course, pressure's on in the middle of a league race, so yeah, stuff can happen that you don't really practice for, but of course, still got the podium, still got P2 in the end after an unfortunate unfortunate events from Bevo there. So how you feeling?
Yeah, really good, really good. You know, I'm actually thinking about other drivers. I don't know, man of 10, if you've done the maths. Bevo, I felt really sorry for him because he's driven so well this season, and he was battling out fourth with formal cast. But I think as a result of having that penalty, and I think he got damaged too. Looks like he may still be down in fifth. That's a shame because he's driven really well this season.
Yeah, well, Josh is the drivers' champion, and with One Green Yoshi DNFing as well, he's gone from second. I think he's going to fall down to fourth or fifth. So, Bass Baby will take second. Formal Casting should take third. Unfortunately, if Bevo had finished second, he would be above One Green Yoshi and finish either fourth or third, but yeah, I don't think he's going to quite get up there. So you'll improve a little bit from 11th there, mate, with that second. So that'll push you up.
Well, Nameless Guy put up in chat during the week that the only thing he wanted to do was beat HK home because we were battling out 10th in the championship. So and we had a bit of an issue on that second lap or the first lap. I don't know what was wrong, but he just ploughed straight into the side of me and pushed me off there. I think he had damage though, in fairness to him.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but then he went into the pits, and that was the last I saw of him, unfortunately. But I was looking forward because we have a lot of good battles, he and I. So I was looking forward to doing battle with him to the end.
Nah, very good, very very good way to finish your season of F1 2021. Are you looking forward to the new F1 2022 upcoming season and game?
I can't wait. Because I was racing tonight in 21, I didn't want to confuse my two games and the way the cars perform. So I've got it downloaded. I haven't touched it yet. So as soon as we've finished here, I'm straight into it. I can't wait. I've heard so many good things about it. Yeah. Unfortunately, can I just give a big shout out? Apex couldn't make it tonight. He had to work, and We're a Boy and Deku jumped in to help me out tonight. So big shout out to them for their help. I really appreciate it.
Well done to the McLaren team there, bringing home a nice result with second. So, but we might have a few, or we're definitely going to have a few F1 2022 lobbies coming up to join in and have a bit of fun as well. But congratulations on your second, mate, and congratulations on the year, and looking forward to seeing you up in the upcoming F1 2022 game now that you can actually unleash and jump on board. So
thank you very much, Meditin. I really appreciate that. See you, Bale. See you, chat. Thank you.
See you, HK. Good race.
All right. Well, that about does it here for us. We'll wrap it up. Huss are your constructors champions. Joe is your drivers champion, followed by Bass Baby, followed by Formal Casting, as long as there's no FIA interruptions. But that will do it for the Academy in the F1 2021 game. The next time we'll see you guys will be in the F1 2022. Other than that, join in to watch the Prodigy League tomorrow, followed by the Elite on Wednesday. Sorry, Jesus, I've just mucked that up, haven't I? Novice tomorrow night.
Today.
Novice tomorrow.
Prodigy on Wednesday and Elite on Thursday. All Constructors Championships still up for grabs, and of course the combined Constructors still very up for grabs, as you can see there. So a very eventful week here for ARL.
Yeah, so thank you for saving me on that one, Bales. I've been your host, Manitin. Bales, has been great to have you on board, mate. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next time. Thanks very much, guys.